My darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. Dreadful softly, Clementine.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum, dear English lovers. It's a pleasure to be back. As you know, it's Saturday and it is 8 p.m. Sorry for the delay. We have lost 16 minutes due to technical problems. I'm really sorry for that guys that were waiting for the brokers. We are back to share with you. As you know, every Saturday we are on air in order to do our best to action in English to help our listeners hear English language program on air and also to share with some grammar grammar point, vocal point, and everything that we can do for the best of our listeners. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, as you know, last time we started brokers dealing with how to do some conversation, some communication way, how to tackle some kind of conversation part, like how to ask somebody his address or other things. Today, before coming back to this, we are going to start with an audio, because you know that the students are preparing the exam. Next week, maybe in a few days, they are going to do what we call the baccalaureate, and after the baccalaureate, so other students are going to prepare what we call the BFM. The month of July is the month of exams. That's why we need most of the time to encourage our students, to let them know that it is time to get ready. It is time to fight for the best of English. And that's why we have to give them all the words sharing with them. We know that it is very important. It is very important for them to know how to write. It is very important for them to know how to speak, to express themselves. Like because English, they are going to express themselves in two ways: writing and also oral exam. If they have chosen English like the L1, as a L1, they're going to do an oral exam. Ladies and gentlemen, before going further, I would like to greet the listeners that do not want to miss the brokers. I want to say hats off to all the followers through Facebook, because the brokers is live through Facebook. If you have my Facebook account, you can see and also participate. Example, at this moment, there is a friend who is participating, Mr. Maggie, camera far away, and also we have Mustafa Job, we have other guys also. Now we say hi to all of them, even though we say hi to all the followers that listen to the radio at this moment, mainly guys from Njerba, Fanai, Changai, Chilabubakar, Janyum, Dimat, Tareji, Gendar, Jabobe, and also Bakau, Lobududoe. I don't want to miss you. We say hi to Mr. Mustafa Job, who has just sent us a message. Mustafa, you're welcome. It's a great pleasure to know that people are following you and people are encouraging you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's greet listeners from Uganda. hats off to my friends, Mr. Ja, Mr. Dow, and also Mr. Job, all English teachers that are there and their students. Let's greet the listeners from Gia. Gia, first of all, the headmaster, Mr. Diba, and his deputies, Mr. Job, Mr. Ba, and also the student from Gia and Wuramadu. Good evening to the listeners from Jawar. Mr. Fal, how are you doing? You and your colleague and Mr. Juf, your headmaster. Good evening to all English lovers from Jatar, from Boyo. Good evening to all English lovers from Podor, around Podor, and also from Ngaule. We say big respect to Mr. Mane, Mr. Keita, Mr. Samb, Mr. Sao, and also big respect to all English lovers. My students, my former students, the students of the high school, the students of the of college number 1 and number 2 of the private school, Jabubu, and also all the students that are doing their best at the UBS university, the virtual university here in Podor. We say good evening to everybody. That's why we would like to say good evening to Aliu from Ngaule, Beidi from Ngaule, Giarambajat from Ngaule, Jibril Jahate from Podor, Mahmoud Abunyas from Swimmer, also Amadou Jallo and everybody, so that the broadcast is yours. We are going to start our broadcast by giving you an audio about how to encourage the students. Chers auditeurs de la radio communautaire de Podor, comme vous le savez, c'est samedi et chaque samedi à 7h, nous avons une émission à la radio pour permettre aux élèves et aussi aux amoureux de la langue anglaise d'échanger, parce que cette émission a qu'un seul but, c'est de faire aimer la langue anglaise et aussi d'échanger. Donc aujourd'hui, nous allons commencer notre émission par donner quelques encouragements ou bien quelques mots, quelques conseils à nos candidats. Comme vous le savez, le premier d'ici une semaine, ce sera le baccalauréat et après le 18, ce sera le BFM. Donc, nos candidats ont besoin d'être encouragés, ont besoin parfois d'être épaulés et parfois il faut les amener dans certaines situations et les encourager. C'est pourquoi j'aimerais partager avec vous cet audio qu'un professeur a échangé avec beaucoup d'élèves. Donc, mais aussi, n'oubliez pas que la fois passée, on avait commencé à utiliser certaines expressions parce que savoir comment utiliser certaines expressions va nous aider à savoir comment écrire, comment produire une expression écrite, une expression à l'oral, parce que l'anglais c'est ça, c'est une langue de communication, c'est pas une matière simplement, mais on l'apprend pour parler. Et quand on dit parler, il y a parler à l'écrit, parler à l'oral. Donc l'élève doit essayer de faire tout cela. Donc nous saluons au passage ceux qui nous suivent à travers le net, comme Moustapha Diop depuis Mohamedou Moustapha Diop depuis Rouchatol, un grand professeur d'histoire géo. Moustapha Diop, c'est un grand plaisir de voir que les profs d'histoire géo sont aussi extrêmement good en anglais. Il était ici, prof de lycée, il a fait ses débuts ici, au lycée El Baboudiong de Podor. Maintenant, il est retourné à Rouchatol. Mais aussi, il y a d'autres comme nos amis Sertara, Silla et aussi Camara et d'autres qui nous suivent à travers le net. Nous saluons au passage tout le monde. C'est votre émission, on va partager. Let's go, let's listen to this audio before coming back to the menu.
These exams are going to define you. The grades you get are going to determine which sixth form, which university and which job you will be able to get into. These exams are exceedingly important and I want you to take them seriously. These exams will determine what you become in life.
Sorry, miss. This was a letter written by a head teacher in Singapore. I think it's really important for the teachers, your parents, and for you to hear. Dear parents, the exams of your children are to start soon. I know you're really anxious for your child to do well. But please do remember, amongst the students who'll be sitting for their exams, there's an artist who doesn't need to understand math. There's an entrepreneur who doesn't care about history or English literature. There's a musician whose chemistry marks won't matter. There's a sports person whose physical fitness is more important than their grade in physics. If your child does get top marks, that's great. But if he or she doesn't, please don't take away their self-confidence and their dignity from them. Tell them it's okay. It's just an exam. They are cut out for much bigger things in life. Tell them no matter what they score, that you love them and don't judge them. Please do this, and when you do, watch your children conquer the world. One exam or low mark won't take away their dreams or their talent. And please do not think that doctors and engineers are the only happy people in the world. With warm regards, the principal. And here's my message. Exams are important, but they're not everything. Grades are good, but they don't define you. Don't let one exam or one grade define your whole future. There is so much more potential right inside of you. And remember, as Albert Einstein said, everyone's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing that it's stupid. Don't let other people's metrics of success become yours.
Okay, it's very important to be aware about this. An exam is a moment of your life, but before the exam, your life starts. That's why parents, students, and also teachers, headmasters, we have to let our students know that it is very important. Sorry. It is very important to be graduated. It is very important to have good marks. It is very important to succeed. But our life, we have to start first believing in ourselves. Trusting yourself is very important. And also know that just an exam cannot be an end of your life, but there are other exams in the life and you have to get ready for them. The baccalaureate is in a few days, and it is for you, by you. It is a moment of your life. But know that the baccalaureate, you have to prepare it before the year of exam. Sometimes most of the students thought that they have only to get ready when they are doing the baccalaureate time. Now, it is something that you have to know, that you started learning since the age of 6, and still now you're learning. And in order to go to university, you need to cross the bridge. The bridge that you need to cross is the baccalaureate. It is like the bridge Podor. It is so long, but if you do not cross the bridge Podor, you're not going to get I am going to give an example. You're not going to get Sindoni or maybe Gohmbat, because between Tenjigen and Sindoni there is a bridge. It is an example, just an example. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students of terminal, you want to go to university or you want to do other training sessions, because having a baccalaureate doesn't mean that you have to go to university. You may have your baccalaureate and have the luck to do a training session in another schools which is not university, maybe other marketing schools that will help you to tackle the life. But know that the baccalaureate is a moment of your life, but succeeding the baccalaureate shouldn't be something that can put an end of your life. If you succeed, that's the best thing that we wish for you. If you do not succeed, get ready and prepare it next time. But know that in you there is a thing that is lying in you. You have to do your best to wake up this. And the example, you're an artist, maybe you know something in your life. Try to do your best to get ready to tackle the life. The baccalaureate will be an advantage for you. Chers auditeurs de la radio communautaire de Podor, chers amoureux de la langue anglaise, c'est pour dire les élèves qui vont faire le baccalauréat d'ici quelques jours, ils doivent se préparer, mais aussi ils doivent se mettre dans la tête que le baccalauréat, c'est comme le pont qui existe entre le secondaire et l'université. Tout à l'heure, j'ai cité le pont Fédère, parce que pour aller de Tenjigen à Gohmba ou bien Sindoni, il faut traverser le pont Fédère, the bridge. Mais le baccalauréat aussi permet à l'élève de faire une formation, parce que ça ne veut pas dire que tout élève qui réussit son baccalauréat doit aller à l'université, non. Il peut avoir la chance de faire une formation, donc dans certains domaines. Mais dans l'audio que l'on vient d'entendre, c'est un encouragement, mais c'est aussi dire à tout élève, tout parent, tout professeur et tout chef d'établissement qu'il ne faut pas mettre dans la tête de l'élève que c'est une fin en soi. Si l'élève ne réussit pas le baccalauréat ou bien le BFM, c'est terminé. Non. Il faut essayer de faire vivre l'élève, de le faire sentir quelque chose, de lui dire il y a quelque chose qui existe en toi. Essayez de réveiller cela. Essayez de réveiller cela. Il y a des élèves qui ont des talents, Parfois, c'est l'examen qui bouleverse tout. Il y a des élèves qui ont l'esprit, je peux dire, cartésien, mais parfois l'angoisse peut les amener à échouer. Donc il est important parfois de les encourager, de faire beaucoup de choses pour ces élèves. Donc, de parler avec eux, c'est tellement important, c'est de ne pas les stresser. Voici, je cherche le mot, parce que ces élèves ont besoin d'être mis dans des situations pour dire que le baccalauréat c'est pas une fin en soi, le BFM c'est pas une fin en soi. Ce sont des diplômes de la vie. C'est bon d'avoir des diplômes, c'est bon d'avoir des notes, mais il y a des aptitudes qu'il faut, parce que parfois on rencontre des élèves qui ont des diplômes mais qui n'arrivent pas à exercer rien du tout dans la vie, parce que en eux, je peux dire, donc un talent, il faudra essayer de les faire réveiller, et cela, il faudra mettre l'élève dans des situations qu'il va essayer de tout faire pour sortir de cela. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, now let's go and tackle our second point, because time is running. It is 8:36 at this moment. We say good evening to Baigay, good evening to Pabjob, watching from Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, last time we were dealing with how to ask others. Let me remind you that when you meet someone, the first thing that you have to do in order to know your mate is to ask him about his address. And we have what? Your address. Where is your domicile? What is your current address? What is your permanent address? Where are you born? What is your hometown? Where is your hometown? Or more polite, we are going to say, would it be possible for me to get your address? Instead of saying, what is your address? To be more polite, you are going to say, would it be possible for me to get your address? Or may I please have your address? Would you please give me your address? Would you mind giving me your address? These are something very important when we are talking with someone in order to know him. But there are also other ways, because there are other ways to talk to people. Example, there are the words that when you want to beg somebody's pardon, when you want to ask something to someone, you have to say, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Today we are going to use this, how to addressing people. This is different from address. Addressing people mean talking to people, how to express with other people. Now, and we have some parts. We have how to address to people in business. See, how to address people like when you are meeting strangers or group of people. Now we start with business. In the business, example, when you are working with someone, you have to know how to address with people that are working with you, people that share the work with you, and for that you have to use some words like Mrs., like Mr., like Miss, when you are talking to them. And also, when you are going to do this, you want to ask something to the person that is in front of you, maybe your boss, maybe your colleague. You have to say, excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir. Or pardon me. You can say, pardon me, sir, or pardon me, madam. You know, the short word, you can say hello, sir, or good morning, madam. Good morning, madam. Nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. And if you are going to use the word, you are going to use more polite word. Example, instead of saying just sir, you can say sir and the adult name, adult male or of any age. You know, I'm coming back on this. Or you can say madam and this. Or you can say Mr. plus the last name of the people. Example, I can say Mr. Job. Mr. Job is following the broadcast. Or I can say Mrs. Nya. Mrs. Nya is following. Mrs. Nya is following. Mrs. Nya is my sister. She is following from Fatigue in the rural. She is the midwife there. Maimuna, how are you doing? And also, we can have other words. Ok. Chers auditeurs de la radio communauté de Podor, aujourd'hui nous attaquons, après avoir fait la fois passée comment on pose les questions, à savoir l'adresse de quelqu'un, on a besoin parfois aussi de savoir comment s'adresser aux gens, comment aller demander quelque chose. Par exemple, aujourd'hui, si on a besoin de demander quelqu'un, surtout dans les milieux comme dans le business, dans le travail, tout cela, on a besoin parfois de dire pardon me, or excuse me. Pardon me or excuse me. Quand on dit pardon me, la personne, même si c'était ton boss, allait dire, je peux dire, s'il était tellement énervé, tout cela, il allait se reposer. Ok? Oh, excuse me, parce que on ne doit pas venir dire, ou bien on ne doit pas venir rapidement tacler et dire ce qu'on a à dire, you know. Big up to you, Maimouna also. Je lis en même temps les messages des gens qui participent à travers le net. Maimouna, I'm really happy that you are following my broadcast. How are you doing from Fatigue? Hope that you're doing your best. Ok. Donc, il faut savoir s'adresser à la personne. Quand on pose une question, il faut commencer d'abord par certains mots comme excuse me, sir, pardon me, sir, you know. Et si on vient le matin, on dit good morning, madame, good morning, sir. You know, il y a aussi, quand on s'adresse à la personne, il y a aussi, sir, ça veut dire monsieur. Sir, ça veut dire monsieur. Donc, si on doit nommer le nom, on peut dire Mr. plus le nom de la famille. Ou bien Sir plus le prénom. Non. Donc, par exemple, si c'est Mr. Mendy, who is following from Richardol, my friend Antoine Mendy, we can say Mr. Mendy, or we can say Sir Antoine. This is the best way to address to some people. Now, it is very good, ces auditeurs, c'est tellement bon de savoir s'adresser. Parfois, le problème, c'est ça. Je dis souvent à mes élèves, quand on a la tête remplie, il faut aussi savoir comment parler aux gens. Comment parler aux gens. Donc c'est tellement important parce que on apprend pour affronter le monde, la société. Et là, il est indispensable de savoir comment communiquer, comment communiquer. Donc, parce qu'on est appelé à travailler ensemble avec des gens et on a besoin de dire, on a besoin d'échanger avec eux tout le temps. Now, just to blow or to breath, I'm going to play again the audio and come back.
Settling down, thank you. You are about to begin your exams. These exams are going to define you. The grades you get are going to determine which sixth form, which university, and which job you will be able to get into. These exams are exceedingly important and I want you to take them seriously. These exams will determine what you become in life.
Sorry, miss. This was a letter written by a head teacher in Singapore. I think it's really important for the teachers, your parents, and for you to hear. Dear parents, the exams of your children are to start soon. I know you're really anxious for your child to do well. But please do remember, amongst the students who'll be sitting for their exams, there's an artist who doesn't need to understand math. There's an entrepreneur who doesn't care about history or English literature. There's a musician whose chemistry marks won't matter. There's a sports person whose physical fitness is more important than their grade in physics. If your child does get top marks, that's great. But if he or she doesn't, please don't take away their self-confidence and their dignity from them. Tell them it's okay. It's just an exam. They are cut out for much bigger things in life. Tell them no matter what they score, that you love them and don't judge them. Please do this, and when you do, watch your children conquer the world. One exam or low mark won't take away their dreams or their talent. And please do not think that doctors and engineers are the only happy people in the world. With warm regards, the principal. And here's my message. Exams are important, but they're not everything. Grades are good, but they don't define you. Don't let one exam or one grade define your whole future. There is so much more potential right inside of you. And remember, as Albert Einstein said, everyone's a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing that it's stupid. Don't let other people's metrics of success become yours.
Okay, great. Don't let other people. I would like to answer to Pisco, Pisco, my master. If today I'm able to play audios, everything here, he taught me how to use this material. DJ Pisco, the technician, the best, the great man. We are really happy that you are following the broadcast. And also, I would like to greet Mr. Mahari Sam. Mahari, I'm proud of you. If today I'm here to speak English, you did your best. You invited me when I was a student, and also I would like to say shout out to my former student Omar C from Jomandu, and also other guys that are following us. So the line is open. You can dial 88-628-0001. Si vous voulez participer à l'émission, vous pouvez appeler 88 628 0001, 88 628 28 0001. Donc, participer aujourd'hui en naissant sur certaines expressions qu'il faut utiliser quand on s'adresse à des personnes, comme comment débuter une petite conversation, parce que quand on rencontre une personne, on a besoin parfois de lui poser quelque chose, mais avant d'attaquer la conversation, il faut savoir comment s'adresser, comme tout à l'heure, j'ai dit, excuse me, pardon me, tout ça, ce sont des expressions qu'il faut utiliser, mais aussi savoir comment s'adresser à des personnes, comme l'exemple ici qui est devant moi. I'm sorry, madam, but we just sold the last blue scarf. You know, I'm sorry, it is the synonym of excuse me, pardon me. You know, we have also, when you want to name someone, you can use Miss, Mrs, or other kind of this. Or you can use Mrs plus the family name, the last name. Example, Mrs. Ken, Mrs. Kim, you know, when Mrs. Kim starts tomorrow as our new manager, you know, this is very important to know. Now, shout out to you, Mr. Bang Mahari. I would never stop. I would never stop thanking you, because knowing that how it was difficult to be my you know my teacher, because even though you were not teaching me at school, but you used to help me when we came back at home in our room at Dhaka University. You used to help me how to write and also how to translate, and it was difficult for me to understand everything, and you helped me, Mr. Meng. You don't need to congratulate me, because it is your job. If I'm able to do my best to speak today, it is because you were by my side. As the Wolof said that peccum liir bu neexee ndey jaa jàpp ci mbagg la xaw ma ci ndigg bi, you were by my side, you helped me, and I said shout out to you also, and shout out to all the followers that are following right now, Mr. Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, we go on because time is running. It is just we just have maybe 7 minutes, or we are going to ask Hadiza to let us do her time. I don't know if she's going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have all the expression. Hello? Yes? Who is talking? Yeah? Hello? Yeah, I'm okay. Who is talking? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go, because there was someone trying to join us. Maybe if he tries again, it will help us, because it is very, very important. We would like to say good evening to everybody, good evening to the listeners, even though Hassan Balde, who is following from United States. Hassan Balde, how are you doing? The broadcast is yours. My former colleague, when we were doing the makeup, the translator, I really miss you. Ladies and gentlemen, brother and sister, we have also other words that we can use in the business when we are exchanging, like a doctor plus the last name, or professor plus the last name. Example, when I want to talk to Mr. Mane, I say Professor Mane, you know, or Dr. Samb, you know, these are very important. Now, there are other people that are not in the business. We can exchange with them. These people are very important also, to know you can, that people can be friends, your friends, like you can say guys, everyone, everybody, children, folks, these are very important to know. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it is time to leave now. It is time to leave, but I'm really happy to share with you. I'm really happy to know that the brokers has become another, has got another part of the life now for me and for the followers, because knowing that people are encouraging you, are following you first and encouraging you to do your best, it is very important. It is very important. And this kind of thing, I have started doing the live last week, and I would like to continue because it will help me to exchange with many guys, with teachers. I'm waiting for your contributions, your feedbacks, because it is very important to know how to better this broadcast. English language program every Saturday at 8 p.m. for you and by you. Sorry, today we started the broadcast at 8:16. I'm really sorry because due to technical problem, but as you know, on air there are other programs. While you're going to follow a program with Hadija, we say shout out to Mr. Demba from the Lycée Babanyong. Babanyong. Mr. Demba, we say we cannot pay you because you're next to us. By us, everywhere we can see Mr. Demba. We say congrats to you, Mr. Demba. Also, and we say good evening to everybody. Good evening to all the people that help us to do this broadcast, the technicians, the radio, the manager, and also the followers, the listeners. We know that it is not easy to follow us. Good evening to everybody. Congrats to you, Mr. Demba himself. Shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next Saturday.
Was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful softly Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I missed my Clementine, until I kissed her little sister and forgot my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine.
Vous écoutez la radio communautaire de Podor sur la bande FM 97.7. Vous écoutez la radio communautaire de Podor sur la bande FM 97.7. Vous écoutez la radio communautaire de Podor sur la bande FM 97.7. Vous écoutez la radio communautaire de Podor sur la bande FM 97.7.
Meloman bari melokan yëpp liggéey amul caaxaan war na fépp si sa diwaan mag sama gaay yi every time you get même suñu paa yi meri duñu des sama gaale foofu ñëpp këru Podor, Podor FM. Podor, Podor FM. Podor, Podor FM. Podor, Podor FM.
Orang ada?
Podor FM. Podor FM. Cause for every day, dina am ka. Guy Shen Show, I can get in the way down.
Anyway, maybe next time.
Club, just like Lima Mom, bitches out Lima Mom. I'm by show, but it's press me yo. Everybody went to work, you went to work. Summer radio, the first sigil, summer head yo. Emission di jeex yow te doo si gis sa bopp sa njëriñ dina law département bi yëpp xam si yéene tax ma wax lu ne si yow oh no plus de émission foog nga woote am na émission te dina woote am na sa émission am na sama boss te dina woote
Alors, l'élément que tu vas mettre en premier lieu, c'est
Podor FM.
Boy. Sand.
Podor FM.
Sa lien ba le mënuma ci dugg de moo tax.
Podor FM. Podor FM. Podor FM.
Non.
Podor FM.
Ah, boleh duduk di telepon tak apa?
Podor